If you've been around the motorcycle scene for any period of time, you probably understand that group rides have a certain stigma around them. Some people love them, some people absolutely hate them. While I do believe they help increase the visibility of you as a rider just because of the amount of riders there are, just the fact that you're riding with tens or hundreds or sometimes even thousands of riders who are most likely complete strangers to you makes the matter of an accident more of a win as opposed to if it's going to happen. Now, I know most people will argue that most riders are not as good of a rider as they think they are, probably myself included, but that's not always the cause of accidents during group rides. Every person you're adding to the mix is just another distraction. Take this accident, for example. But despite knowing all that, I went ahead and made the decision to join the group ride for the Stubborn American Rally 2023. And well, just watch what happens. So first things first, this gentleman did survive. He was okay. For those on scene, our biggest concern was his head. He was not wearing a helmet, unfortunately, and he was bleeding from his head. But he did keep conscious, and he was mostly complaining about his leg. Unfortunately, due to our remote location, it took about 45 minutes to an hour for an ambulance to arrive. He was transported to a local hospital where I think he was discharged that same day. He was seen later at the rally walking around with a boot on. My first concern after arriving on scene is to get my first aid kit off my bike and to the people attending the crash victim, and then get traffic blocked because I knew we were in a blind corner and I knew that people sped on this road quite frequently. If you want to get some tips and tricks on what to do when you arrive on the scene of an accident, go ahead and check out Dan the Fireman. As his name says, he is a former fireman and has a bunch of great videos on what to do in these kind of situations. But just to be clear, this video is not a shot at any of the group ride organizers or any group ride organizers or at anybody who actually likes to do group rides. Like I said at the beginning of the video, they can be a lot of fun. I just want to highlight some of the hidden dangers that are present within a group ride and highlighting the importance of being extremely vigilant and riding your own ride while riding with a bunch of strangers. If you want to see a few things not to do on a group ride, check out this video right here.